There have always been rumors, but when it involves one of the biggest tech companies and one of the most promising EV startups on the planet, we pay attention over here at New Vehicle Media. We are not the only people paying attention though, as the effects of the latest rumors have been felt on Wall Street. Even the big guns are betting their money on it. In this video, we serve you the latest rumors involving powerhouses, Apple and Lucid Motors, how the two companies overlap, how the stock of Churchill Capital Corp, the blank company that is soon to merge with Lucid Motors in a SPAC deal, is going crazy as a result of the rumors, and so much more. But before we dive into all that juicy stuff, here's a quick reminder to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, remember to drop your comments below as we'd love to hear from you. Why are people so interested in the two companies involved in this rumor? Well, Apple happens to be a global tech giant. You're probably watching this video on one of their products. They have a stable of products that have achieved worldwide fame. Their iPhones, MacBooks, iPads are status symbols the world over, and many people aspire to own them. The attention their sleek products command is actually justified as they just work and retain a high resale value. Last time we checked, Apple as a company was worth more than $2 trillion, and they are literally printing money because their products have a captive audience. Lucid Motors is an emerging EV powerhouse on its own. While worth billions of dollars already, many investors see them going way higher. The company is currently working out terms of a SPAC merger with Churchill Capital Corp, which will value the new entity at more than $20 billion. Many analysts see Lucid as one of the few companies that can give Tesla a run for their money. Lucid is putting finishing touches on its first EV, the Lucid Air. Reservations are rolling in. The company's production plant in Casa Grande is nearing completion. There are plans for more EVs by Lucid. Lucid is also setting up showrooms and service centers for its future EVs. It is true that the nascent EV industry will coalesce down the line. Many EV startups will fold or be swallowed up by their peers. Case in point, in the early 1900s, the emergence of gas-powered cars fueled the creation of many automaking companies. About 500 of them came out of nowhere and jostled to dominate, but 30 years later, less than 50 remain standing, with just a handful dominating the industry. Lucid clearly is full of potential. It looks strongly like one of those that are here to stay. So if any rumor has the potential to grab the attention of tech watchers, it's the one that involves Apple and Lucid. The rumors in Apple/Lucid collaboration. We have heard words about a collaboration between Apple and Lucid. The collaboration is supposed to produce a new class of drool-worthy, ultra-cool electrical cars, which we know is something a joint venture between the two coolest companies can produce. That Apple is the subject for such a rumor is not surprising. The tech company has long been rumored to be building an electric car, which we heard some time ago that a team had been formed within Apple to make a car, although we later learned the size of the team was cut down and its focus shifted to making vehicle software. Not too long ago, the internet buzzed again with news that Apple was in talks with Kia. In the rumored agreement, Kia would build Apple-branded cars on contract. The rumors made sense, as Kia was capable of producing the quality and attention to detail that Apple is known for. Many people, including Kia itself, were skeptical on the benefit of such a deal to Kia, and the rumors eventually went away. This time, it's Apple and Lucid, an EV-focused startup, allegedly hobnobbing. In this case, they are not strange bedfellows. It is said that Lucid may end up building the EV Apple is rumored to have been working on. How such a deal would work out between the two companies remains to be seen. But we hear that the Cupertino company aims to release a car of some sorts in 2024. If true, now is the perfect time for Apple to shop for a partner. Why it may happen or seems believable. There are several reasons these rumors look like it's real. Number 1. Both Apple and Lucid are seen as luxury companies, with their products usually priced in the high-end range. For instance, Apple will gladly sell you a $1,000 phone, while Lucid has an EV that costs more than $150,000 in its showrooms. The former company won't even sell you a car for anything less than $69,000 after the federal incentive. Apart from the high price tags they have in common, the two companies make products that are sleek and plush. Apple basically sets the standard for phone designs, and they prioritize good looks. The interior of the Lucid Air is among the most well-appointed in the industry, with touchscreens and plush decor a defining feature. And when it comes to talents, both sides have the best in their respective industries. So, if two brands were ever a perfect fit for each other, they are Apple and Lucid. Number 2, there is already a link between the two companies, in fact, a very strong living link. Jony Ive, the legendary former design chief at Apple, now sits on the board of directors for Lucid. It is clear how Lucid could have caught the eye of Apple, with one of its most prominent former employees directly associated with the EV company. Number 3. On the 3rd of April, the CEO of Lucid, Peter Rawlinson, was directly asked in an interview, yes, Rawlinson is very press-friendly, whether his company had been approached by Apple for a collaboration. Rawlinson declined to comment. This lack of response from Rawlinson tells a lot because, under regulations, he is obligated to deny any rumors when prompted. Failure to do so may land him in hot water with the New York Stock Exchange. His evasion of the question points to a yes, and many analysts are running with it. Why it may not happen? Seriously, the strongest reason we believe it may not happen is the word of the CEO himself. Rawlinson has claimed he was not interested in making a car for any company, as it would be a waste of talent. However, depending on the nature of the contract, a collaboration with Apple is possible if it aligns with the interests of Lucid. Besides, CEOs are allowed to change their mind once in a while, right? Especially with the right incentives. If it were to happen. The big question is if Lucid is ready for such a contract. Apple is one of the biggest makers of phones by volume. They moved almost 200 million iPhones last year. If they were to make a car, there is no doubt Apple will target large volumes. Granted, 200 million is impossible here, but Apple will definitely push for as much as possible. Will Lucid be able to produce in such a large volume to meet Apple demands while still making cars under the Lucid brand? The Lucid plant can currently handle 34,000 cars in a year. This will increase to 90,000 by 2023. Will that be enough for Apple? Scaling up production is not a walk in the park. Tesla went through what it called production hell as it tried to ramp up production, and it was plagued by quality issues. Lucid may end up not being an exclusive partner for Apple though, which means it may not be required to make every single car Apple intends to sell. As a side note, Elon Musk will definitely follow these rumors closely, as he famously tried to sell Tesla to Apple during that production hell, but he couldn't get through to Tim Cook, the CEO. Looking back, it's strange why Apple didn't at least consider the offer from Musk with its reported ambition to make an EV. The effect of the rumors. Like any good rumor, the market quickly reacted to the possibility of Apple and Lucid coming together. The shares of Churchill Capital Corp, the blank check company believed to be merging with Lucid, shot up over 16%. Recently, the company's stock had soared over 470% when it was rumored it was acquiring Lucid to close at $58. But things cooled down considerably when it became clear the deal was going to happen, and the shares dropped to 20%. And now, on the strength of yet another rumor, the stock of Churchill Capital Corp has risen again as investors want in on the action. Wrap up. There is no doubt we would love to see a car from a collaboration between Apple and Lucid. Both companies are alike in many aspects, and they should be able to make magic happen together. However, a collaboration is still rumors, so it's better to take this with a pinch of salt. The stock market, though, never takes anything with a pinch of salt, so we see Churchill Capital Corp's stock rising. Whether you should join the rush to invest is totally up to you. We are definitely following this news and will be the first to bring anything new to you. It has been a pleasure hanging out with you. Do remember to give us a follow and a like so you always get our updates. We hope to see you in the next video.